Hello everybody, it's your girl Khadiva. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Conversations with Klever Khadiva. So tonight's conversation is going to be about dealing with disappointments. As we all know, we will, and we probably some of us are right now dealing with disappointment. And when I think of the word disappointment, the first thing that comes to my mind is pretty much defining what that means or what it looks like. And to me, it looks like something that you were hoping would happen when it does not happen. So it's an unmet expectation, or something you expected to happen, it doesn't happen. Something you thought would be, it's not. So it falls under that realm. And I think when we are disappointed, we feel sad, we feel angry, we feel frustrated. It's all negative emotions that are associated with that term. And I think, again, it's common to everybody. You will not go through this life without being disappointed at some point in time in your life. I just think that the way to overcome disappointments is to first and foremost feel that feeling. I think a lot of people coach you into like, oh, this is how you get over it. I think it's very important to understand human nature. And I think the first thing you're going to feel is the anger, whether it's frustration, whether it's whatever you feel, it's okay to feel that in that moment. And some people, it may linger to another day or so, whatever, but then you eventually come out of that disappointed feeling. I do think that there are individuals, unfortunately, that cannot come out of that disappointment or those disappointments. It's because it's maybe back to back to back, or they're just the way they're set up, the way they are, it's just not possible or feasible for them to come out at least on their own. And in that case, I suggest that they seek attention of a professional, therapist, counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever it is. I think you should seek help. But for a good portion of us, those of us that experience it throughout here and there, I think the best way to overcome disappointments is to, one, again, acknowledge the disappointment. Say it out loud to yourself. I am upset that this happened. I thought this would happen, but it did not happen. It's okay. Feel that feeling. I think also another thing that we have to do is not live in that moment for the rest of your time. Like, for instance, day 2, day 3 becomes week 2 and week 3, we're still lamenting over that loss or that unmet expectation. I think that's when it becomes a little bit, okay, we need to kind of wheel it in now. We have to kind of move forward. We have to figure out how to move forward. I think what happens with the mind, or in the mind, is that we create highlight reels of what that issue was or what that disappointment was, and you start playing it over and over and over again, and you only frustrate yourself and you only relive and rehash everything that happened that did not meet your expectation. And that's actually the wrong thing, I think, to do. Another thing that I think we should do is to adjust. Sometimes we have to adjust our expectations. This could be very difficult, and it does take discipline, it does take practice, and you're not going to nail it. I'm not going to nail it. We're not going to get it right each time, but I think it's worth taking a look at our expectations. It's one thing to have hope for something, and man, it didn't work out. Man, I'm a little bummed out, a couple of days, whatever. But you know what? I'm going to change my perspective. I'm going to keep moving forward. But the people or the person that they did not meet that expectation, or whatever happened didn't happen for them, they're disappointed and they live in it, they sulk, they stay right in there. That's when it becomes and it goes on and it's long standing, what have you. That's when it becomes a bit of a problem. So I just hope that this helped you all. And again, to recap, to overcome, again, number one, I think you have the moment, be in that moment, be present in that moment. It's okay. The second thing I think you should do is don't stay there. Do not stay there. Don't create highlight reels. The moment your mind goes to that highlight reel of what happened and how it didn't work out, and I'm mad, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a betrayal, whatever it is, and I'm just disappointed in people, don't stay there. Okay, and then the third and final thing is, again, adjust. Sometimes you have to adjust your expectations or change your outlook and your perspective, and I think you'll be on your way to helping to cope with and deal with disappointment. Again, it's not that you can overcome forever, because the disappointments are a part of life. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. But these are ways that you can help once you get into those disappointments, you have those disappointments, you can kind of maneuver or move through them. So I hope this video helped you. And if you have anything else that you suggest, please feel free to comment in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good evening.